Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull traded an expected formal bilateral meeting for a bite to eat with the US President on Monday evening on the sidelines of the East Asia Summit. The duo caught up for separate three-country talks with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Trade and the menace of North Korea topped the agenda. Going into the meeting, Mr. Trump said the discussion would primarily focus on trade and North Korea. Mr. Turnbull said all three nations were focused on ensuring North Korea comes to its senses and stops its reckless provocation. Peace and stability have underpinned the prosperity of billions of people over many decades, and we're going to work together to ensure we maintain it, the Prime Minister said. Mr. Trump flagged he'll have a trade announcement to make on Wednesday. He said the US had trade deficits with almost everybody before Mr. Turnbull chimed in except us, Australia. "That's what you're telling me," Trump said. "If I check it, you'll probably find out." Oh no, Turnbull shot back. "Those deficits are going to be cut very quickly and very substantially," the president said. Mr. Trump praised the US media pack for keeping pace with his busy schedule traveling across Asia on a 12-day jaunt. "You were able to hang in there, I am very proud of you," he said. Afterwards, the trilateral meeting, Mr. Abe and Mr. Turnbull had a formal sit-down. The pair emphasized shared values and strategic objectives in opening remarks before the meeting. Mr. Turnbull may raise the US refugee resettlement deal with Mr. Trump at the dinner. Hundreds of refugees and asylum seekers remain barricaded in the mothballed detention center on Manus Island, while others remain in limbo on Nauru. The Trump administration had reluctantly agreed to resettle up to 1,250 people, and so far 54 have gone to America. After rejecting New Zealand's offer to accept 150 refugees to focus on the US deal, Mr. Turnbull was facing pressure to ask Mr. Trump to speed up the resettlement process. Mr. Trump has never been a big fan of the US refugee resettlement deal and has previously described it as dumb. The issue was the subject of a heated phone conversation between Mr. Turnbull and Mr. Trump in January. New Zealand's leader Jacinda Ardern is seeking another meeting with Mr. Turnbull to express her grave concerns about the treatment of refugees on Manus Island. New Zealand is reluctant to take its offer directly to the Papua New Guinean government. Copyright AAP 2017.